Outdoor cameras can be great, or they can be noisy, blurry, and expensive. In this video, I'll break down the 5 best outdoor cameras of 2025, ranked by what actually matters: clear video day and night, smart alerts that don't spam you, and storage that won't lock you into endless fees. By the end, you'll know exactly which one to buy and how to set it up right. With that said, let's begin the countdown from number 5. TP-Link Tapo C130. If you're shopping for TP-Link and you keep seeing Tapo C310, don't be surprised. It's actually one of TP-Link's best-known outdoor security cameras. It records in 3-megapixel resolution, which is sharper than standard 1080p and gives you more detail when you need to zoom in. At night, it uses infrared LEDs to see up to about 98 feet in the dark, and it also has a built-in siren and light alarm to scare off anyone sneaking around. What makes the C310 appealing is its flexibility. It can connect to your network over Wi-Fi or directly through Ethernet, which gives you more reliability if your outdoor Wi-Fi is weak. Storage is also flexible. You can insert a micro SD card for local recording or use TP-Link's optional cloud plan if you want clips saved off-site. The build quality is solid too. With an IP66 weatherproof rating, it can handle heavy rain and dust without a problem. It's not battery-powered, so you'll need a wired power source, but in return, you get continuous protection without worrying about charging. If spend as little as possible, no subscription is your goal, stick with TP-Link. If you want deep, polished software and the strongest object detection out of the box, this next camera might be the right pick for you. Number 4. Google Nest Cam. This is the camera you buy when you want the software experience to be smooth from day one. The Google Home app is fast, alerts are well-tuned, and person-animal vehicle detection is included without any plan. You get 1080p HDR video, solid two-way audio, and a magnetic mount that makes installation painless. Most importantly, Google gives you 3 hours of free event history so you can rewind recent motion without paying. If you need more retention or familiar faces alerts, Nest Aware can unlock that. A few realities to know before you buy. This camera carries an IP54 rating, which in plain English means fine in rain and dust, but don't hose it down. Second, the subscription has gone up in price this year. The base plan now costs more than it used to, and the Plus tier, which adds longer history and optional 24/7 recording when wired, also jumped. The good news is that one subscription covers unlimited Nest cameras per household, so it's still competitive if you're standardizing on Google. Looking for higher resolution, massive coverage, and 0 wires? Number 3. Eufy Security SoloCam S340. This one's the see everything from a single mount camera. It has 2 lenses, a 3K wide and a 2K telephoto, so you can watch the whole yard and punch in on faces or plates up to about 50 feet without turning the video to mush. The body pans 360 degrees and tilts 70 degrees, which means you can cover your driveway, walkway, and porch from one spot. The included solar panel keeps it topped off, and in average use, you can run indefinitely if the location gets sun. Eufy's play is local. First, the S340 records to on-device storage out of the box and doesn't force a subscription. With Eufy's Homebase S380, Homebase 3, you can expand storage up to 16 terabytes and unlock the company's smarter AI like Bionic Mind familiar faces recognition. The app supports auto-tracking. When a person or vehicle enters the zone, the camera follows smoothly so you don't lose the subject. At night, a built-in spotlight gives you color video when motion triggers, and you still have IR night vision when you don't want visible light. Know the trade-offs. The S340 is 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi only, and as with most battery cams, you're looking at event-based recording rather than continuous 24/7 video. It also doesn't integrate with HomeKit. Number 2. Blink Outdoor 4. Blink's Outdoor 4 is the go-to for long battery life and easy scaling. It runs on 2 AA lithium batteries and gets up to 2 years on default settings, which makes it ideal if you need to place cameras in hard-to-reach locations. Video is 1080p with infrared night vision and two-way audio. There are 2 smart ways to run Blink. Option 1. Add the Sync Module 2 and a USB drive, and you can store clips locally without a subscription. Option 2. Step up to the new Sync Module XR if you need extended range on large properties. It uses a micro SD card for local storage and can push camera connectivity well beyond standard Wi-Fi coverage. Either way, you can run up to 10 cameras from a module and keep costs contained. If you want person detection, that's part of Blink's subscription plan. The fees are still on the low end. Last but not least, here's a device that's both a security camera and a smart home hub in one, built with privacy and cross-platform compatibility at its core. Number 1. Aqara Camera Hub G5 Pro. The Aqara G5 Pro records in 4 megapixels, which is sharper than 1080p and gives you a wide 133-degree view of your yard. At night, it uses a built-in spotlight to give you full-color video instead of the usual black and white infrared. It's rated IP65, so it's at home outdoors, and it comes in 2 versions, Wi-Fi or PoE. If you're not familiar, PoE stands for Power over Ethernet. That means one single Ethernet cable provides both internet and power. You also get two-way audio, quick alerts, and AI detection for people, vehicles, packages, or even unusual sounds like barking. It has Zigbee and Thread built in, and it works as a Matter controller. That means it can connect and control other smart devices in your home, like sensors, locks, or switches, and link them into platforms such as Apple Home, Google Home, Alexa, or SmartThings, even though cameras themselves aren't part of Matter yet. If you're in the Apple world, it supports HomeKit Secure Video. If you prefer open setups, it supports RTSP for local NAS recording, and it includes encrypted eMMC storage onboard. For privacy, end-to-end encryption covers both live and recorded video in Apple's and Aqara's clouds. The only setbacks? This camera relies on a spotlight for color at night and doesn't use IR LEDs, so if you want covert, no-light night vision, that's not the design here. Also, it's not battery-powered. Practical setup. Tips. Now, let me be clear, even the best camera on this list won't protect you if you place it wrong. Don't believe me? Here are the setup tips I promised at the start of this video that prove it. For front yards or entryways, don't mount the camera directly above the door, looking straight down. Instead, shift it slightly to the side and angle it toward the path people take as they approach. That way, the motion detection triggers early and you end up with a full clip of the person walking up instead of just a few seconds as they leave your frame. Height also plays a big role. Mounting a camera too high gives you a bird's eye view that looks impressive but makes it hard to clearly identify faces. Too low, and someone can easily tamper with it. The sweet spot is usually between eye level and shoulder height. This essentially means roughly 5 to 6 feet. At this range, you'll capture details like facial features and clothing without losing coverage of the surrounding area. Lighting is another factor people overlook. Cameras often struggle when they face bright light directly. If you point yours toward a street light, a sunrise, or even the reflection off a white wall, the HDR processing has to work overtime, which can result in washed-out video or false motion alerts. Whenever possible, angle the lens so that the brightest light sources are behind the camera, not directly in front of it. Connectivity can also make or break your setup. Before drilling holes or fixing a mount, test your Wi-Fi strength at that exact spot with your phone. Outdoor walls, brick, and insulation can weaken signals, especially on 5 GHz Wi-Fi. If the connection isn't strong, either move the camera closer to the router, add a Wi-Fi extender, or consider a Power over Ethernet (PoE) model. It's more work to install, but you get rock-solid reliability that Wi-Fi can't match. If this video helped you decide which one fits your home, do me a favor, hit the like button so more people can find it. And if you want more straight-to-the-point breakdowns like this, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications.